Hi YouTube, I'm Allison White from WhyteWing.com, and we had a craft fair this past weekend, and I wanted to show you a little bit about my wrap-up process after a craft fair. And I know you probably came here to watch me make jewelry, and you are going to see a lot of that, but not in this video. In this video, I'm talking a little bit about my craft fair wrap-up process and how it contributes to my business and how I organize stuff that contributes to my business. So let's take a look. This was a 2-day craft fair. It was an indoor rain or shine event. We were actually on the main concourse of a local mall called the Oakview Mall. And that was really good for us because for various reasons, we're not doing a tent thing outdoors right now. We're not bringing our own tent to put up. It's just one more thing and we're not ready for it. So the indoor rain or shine aspect was very appealing. And it was a 2-day event. It was a lot because I'm old. and but so much came out of it that I was juggling all of the things in my head, customer requests and suggestions. I was referred to a shop that's 2 towns away, that's like the place that people go to get their items, like the things that I make over there, and I referred directly to them. Hey, call this number. Go check them out. So there was a lot percolating. So first thing this morning, post craft fair, this perfectly innocent pad of paper was minding its own business in the other room, and I grabbed it and took a pen to it. So I basically just downloaded all of the stuff in no particular order, no detail, just point, point, point. Think about this, learn that, go there. It's everything. Everything that came up over the weekend is on what turns out to be 3 pages of this pad of paper. So what comes next might sound a little complicated in the explanation, but it's really simple to do when it's you. So let me tell you what comes next. First, I'm going to go through these pages and anything that is a shopping list item. Hey, I need a banner for my booth next time. I need a collapsible cart to help get stuff to whatever it is that you need to purchase for your next craft fair. Bust those things out of here, make a shopping list. That's separate, they get crossed off of here. The next thing you want to do is, from all of this, find the things that are tasks, like one and done. Pull those out, make a separate list. That's your to-do list for your next few days of work. Fold them in, do them, cross them off, they're done. Right? All of the rest is business building. Once you've removed the items you need to purchase and you've removed the simple tasks, follow up with the organizer to say thank you, send updated booth photos to that craft fair so they know what's going on. Whatever these one-off tasks are, that's your to-do list. Everything else that's left on these pages, that's business building. And you're going to find that it all falls either to the business aspect of the business or the creative aspect of the business, one or the other. It's a design idea, a skill you want to learn. That would be the creative aspect of the business. Website updates, customer contact methods, all that kind of stuff. That's the business side of the business, right? So you're going to be able to pretty much chunk these items onto one list or another. Once you've done that, then you fold it in with the business plans you already have. So you got your shopping list and it's set aside for when your budget allows, hopefully before the next craft fair. You can order whatever's on there that you need to have on hand for your next craft fair. And you've got your to-do list, the one-off items that you do them and they're done, they're not going to come up again. That's your to-do list for the week. This is an extremely technical, almost unfathomable, it's a 3-ring binder. And this is my business plan, which if you follow me on other platforms, you know that by business plan, I don't mean a financial prospectus that you're going to turn into a bank for a loan. That's not what I'm doing. This business plan is for me. It includes my goals. It includes projects broken down into steps. Specifically, what I'm thinking of is like website stuff. That doesn't come easily to me. And so when there are changes that I need to make to my website, I have a concept like being able to improve navigation or being able to make the interaction feel more immediate or whatever the overall concept is. And then I bust out ideas for how I can do that practically on the website. And if necessary, I, then have to research instructions for how I actually make that happen on the website. There are sections like that. There's a section that's all about design ideas. This past craft fair, I had a lot of customer interactions that were just a firestorm of ideas for me to explore and maybe create from my art for my business. Staying in the vein of what I was already doing, that things that are my aesthetic, they're my vibe. I hadn't done them, hadn't thought to do them, hadn't thought, I might have pictured them and thought, hey, that's really cool. And then thought, nah, nobody's going to want that. I had so much input from customers at this craft fair about what excited them about what I was doing and how they would want to interact with it. It was a lot. So from the brainstorming list, the download of everything that happened over the weekend, I have design ideas in there and things that I want to learn, methods of making chain that I think would be more appropriate for some of the stuff we were talking about, maybe adding to what I make. So there's a whole design and art side that's going to go into that portion of my notebook. And there are also some very specific business suggestions that came up during the course of the craft fair, one of which I can't freaking believe I hadn't thought of before, and I'm going to share it with you because I haven't really heard anyone else say it. There's a lot of discussion about customers being able to get in touch with you, to look at your website or interact with you on social media, or hey, leave your email so I can send you a newsletter. Those things that people cover make a lot of sense. They're great for your business. Don't leave them out. But one thing that came up this weekend was I think I'd like to have some kind of customer note card, not set out, but behind the stand for me. So I can say, hey, I love that idea. Do you mind if I take, your name and whatever kind of contact information is most comfortable for you? If it's phone number, email, if you want me to DM you on a particular platform, whatever's most comfortable for you. But I'd like to get back with you about this idea and hear about, how you would use it, how you would wear it. Tell me more. And I really didn't. I walked away with 4 or 5 of my own business cards with people's names and numbers and little notes to myself about what we discussed on the back of the card. Maybe I should have something that's more appropriate for that, so I'm not using my own business cards that way. Anyway, I'm going to let you go and get started on your day. And I hope that's helpful for you. I know I babbled a lot. If you have questions, please put them in the comments down below and I will get back to you to the very best of my ability. Until next time, take care. Mwah! If you enjoyed this content, like and subscribe, and the gods of YouTube will show you more of it. I'm Allison White from WhyteWing.com, and I appreciate you hanging out with me.